Hey, 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 you beautiful twin flames, and welcome back to Tarot for You 444. I'm so delighted that you're here with me because everybody breathe. Are we ready? We're going to take a big, deep breath in together because it's been a little bit batshit crazy. I may just need my sunglasses for the window here. I don't know how I'm going to have to. Oh, did that work? Let's see if that worked. Maybe, nearly. Is that better? Nearly. Okay, ready? Deep breath in. Hang on, let's just fix this again. Let's see if we can do it this way. Oh, how annoying. How annoying. There we go. There we go. Oh, you can see me just. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but anyway, everyone have a deep breath in with me. Ready? And blow all of the bullshit out together. I think I nearly knocked some things over with my breath. Ready? Again. And laugh. Ah ha 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 ha. Okay? Tell yourself everything's going to be fine. Everything is going to be just fine. Everything is working out for me. Everything is amazing. So today I'm going to be talking about the feminine a little bit before we do the divine masculine check-in. Now the feminine's been going through some really tough stuff because she's starting to realize that the people around her, aka friends, family, let me get comfortable, friends, family, and perhaps the divine masculine isn't really contributing to her life in any kind of good way right now. So what's happened is she's kind of been forced into setting some boundaries, and this, wow, oh wow, is actually really good for her. So she's forced into working more. She's forced into spending time with herself. She's forced into doing a little bit more inner work, a little bit more, time on herself. And this is really, really good because she needs to be in this goddess energy where she kind of says, if someone is not right for me and they're showing up with all these, see my throat chakras going? Showing up with all these red flags, then what needs to happen is I need to walk away. So the divine feminine is coming into her power. She might still be lacking in energy. She might still be sad. She might still be melancholy. She might still be angry. But these feelings are going to put her in a place of solidification where she actually says, you know what? Are we ready? I actually give no fucks, but in a good way, not in a mean way, not in a nasty way, not in a bitter way. It's this, I can do this. I actually don't need that person or that place or that situation to make me feel good. I can make myself feel good. All right? So go and get yourself some sunglasses. I forgot to bring my cuppa today. If you haven't made a cuppa yet, go and get one because we're about to dive deep into the divine masculine, even though we should be completely ignoring him at this time. But let's see if our ignorance, as in we're ignoring him on purpose, we're not being ignorant, but we're ignoring him. Let's see if that's having any kind of effect. Let's see if our fifth dimensional consciousness and above is affecting his third dimensional reality, okay? A lot of you are dealing with unawakened masculines. A lot of you are dealing with masculines who have been players, masculines who have put you last, masculines who have had narcissistic traits. And in future, I'm going to be bringing you some really informational videos about subjects that are related to the twin flame journey. Wow. Boy, oh boy, I feel like I've got to talk 100 miles an hour to get out what I want to say to you today. Let's start with joyful, joyful Lord, we adore you. God of glory, God of light. Hearts unfold like flowers before him. By the way, what have you done for him lately? My earring is banging. I gotta move my earring. I'm the one earring bandit today. Okay, so this heartbreak is what's occurring for your masculine. It flew out of the deck. For some of you, your divine masculine has had this thing. If you need it removed, please don't hesitate to contact me. I'm actually having some really good success with removing that, energetically speaking. Okay, if you've had it and you don't want it in your system anymore, please contact me. Okay, this here is either that or some heartbreak. So let's see what's going on. You know, some of them have had up to 3 of them. You know, the original one, the next one, and then the hashtag booster. All right. We're finding a lowered consciousness in some people who have had it. And that's all I'm going to say. Okay. Joyful, joyful Lord, we adore you. God of glory, God of light. Hearts unfold like flowers before you. Do, 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 do. Come and join the chorus, the mighty, mighty chorus. La, 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 la. Joyful, joyful Lord, we adore you. God of glory, God of light. Hearts unfold like flowers before you. Do, 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 do. The divine feminine also, just a quick note before we get into the masculine, she needs to stop overextending herself to other people. Stop doing that. Stop reaching out to people who aren't reaching back to you. Stop trying so hard. Just be in your energy. Everything that's right for you, everything that's meant for you will come to you, okay? Some divine masculines, bottom of the deck. I was playing with others in the recent past. This is Friends with Benefits Charlie, okay? Friends with Benefits Charlie is someone who gallivants all around, and usually this is the phallic symbol here for me. Next to who's your daddy, all right? Wow, there's my throat chakra. Not a good look. Not a good look on the unawakened masculine right now. That's in the recent past. Pertaining to behaviors that are not congruent with the AKA spiritual journey, all right? Wow. Divine masculine. Throat chakra. This is why I need my cup of tea, so I can reevaluate, what's the word? I don't know. Rejuvenate my throat chakra while I'm doing the reading. Okay, so here we have him holding on to the idea of, I need more money. Wow, the angels are calling him. You know, come into your emotional space. Stop being arrogant. And understand that your divine feminine was made for you. And it's funny, I was singing this the other day. I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me. And I can't get enough of you, baby. Can you get enough of me? I don't know, how does it go? Tonight I want to give it all to you. 'Cause baby, I was made for you. And baby, you were made for me. I don't know, I'm just making them up now. I was made for loving you, baby. He's giving his love to someone else. Whether you want to hear that or not today, Divine Feminine, this can be a trigger. So if it is a trigger, you can contact me and get a counseling session. But I want you to understand that he's not ascended enough yet. He's not ascended enough. Look, I'm not ascended enough yet. Right? And then we have this poison. Okay? You know, Divine Feminine, you are the tree. You are the ground. You are nature. You come from there. Right now, there's toxic behaviors coming from the masculine. Toxic behaviors coming. Many of them have had this thing, and many of them are doing a third-party situation. This is also a third-party situation. So some of you are unaware that your masculines are doing this. These are for the unawakened masculines. Okay? Let's see what the unawakened masculine wants to say today. He's still trying to find his happiness outside of himself, which I find really interesting. I feel like he's cut people off in his life in the recent past. He's also had some sleepless nights over his own behaviors, right? Some of the excuses he might have said is, I'm working right now. I'm doing this project that's really important. You know, my money is important. I need to, put all of my effort into that. And in his mind space, he thinks that you're just fine. You're going to stand there and wait for him. He sees you as having more than him in some capacity, you know, whether that's in your resources or your finances, but it's something in the 3D tangible world where he feels as though you have more than him. And he's confused about your recent defensiveness. Your recent defensiveness to him has confused him. You used to think I was the bee's knees. You used to think I had it all going for me. You used to think that I was, the king. And he's feeling the absence of you. The absence of you is creating this burden. The karmic also could be creating a burden for them, whoever that is. It could be their mother, it could be their father, it's more likely to be a distorted feminine though. Could be the karmic, could be a cousin, could be that, right? So he understands now who you are. In his soul, he understands who you are. You are someone who came here to help me tame my ego. Is he going to allow you to do that? Let's see. The Divine Feminine must be walking away right now. She needs to walk away. If the Divine Masculine has behaviors that are incongruent with the soul, she needs to walk away. He kind of thinks you're a bit of a fool. He thinks you're a bit of a fool. You took this leap of faith on me and I don't really get it. Because I would never do that. I would never trust someone so much. He does feel in the recent past that you went cold on him. Perhaps you said something to him that pissed him off, or you put your foot down or put your boundary down in some kind of way. And this is making him feel as though he may not be able to make it okay with you. It's kind of that feeling, how am I supposed to live without you now that I've been loving you so long? Even if he hasn't shown you physical love, he knows that you were loving towards him. he also realizes the injustice of his own behavior. Maybe he acted bored with you. Maybe he acted overwhelming with you. Maybe he didn't give you his emotional self. And so there you are walking away upside down and walking away. You used to stand there waiting for him and, you know, be his, I don't know, I want to say his little bitch slave. I don't know why that's coming, that like spirit's just saying bitch slave, you know what I mean? You just sat there and was like, oh, whenever he comes in, I'll just be waiting. I'll just be waiting here for him. He's so beautiful. But now you realize that you have to be strong. Wow, Divine Feminine, you're coming up as these 3 cards. Look at this. The Empress in reverse is what you were. You weren't realizing that you needed to walk away until you did walk away. And when you did and started focusing on your own reality and your own resourcefulness and your own lovingness, spending time with people who deserve your time, who deserve your love, who see you for who you are, now he's taking notice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Notice how he's on his own? The King of Cups is here, realizing that, OMG, this used to be my playground. This used to be my childhood dream. This used to be the place we ran to. He can't run back to you because you're not there. You know, that sweet, beautiful, wonderful, truthful, loving, amazing, Divine Feminine, you know, you've ridden off into the sunset, either on your own or with someone else, and he has really noticed it. Many of them feel emasculated. Many of them feel disappointed. Many of them feel, some of them feel pissed off. Notice how this horse here, his horse, is kind of stepping on the feminine, about to step on the feminine. There's some immaturity here in his transformation. Some immaturity here. Well, if she's not with me, she's against me. You know, if she's not for me, she's against me. And we have this necessary balance that the Divine Feminine is alchemizing within her. And he is standing and taking note. Everything she said to me, everything she portrayed to me within, you know, from her mental thoughts. You know, maybe you called him out, or maybe you said, you know, you're such a dick. I don't know what you did, but you did something in the past. And he knows he can't get away with it now because you called him out. The unawakened masculine needs to be called out, Divine Feminine, not in a bitter way, not in a nasty way. But he said to you, you know, I've had so much going on. You know, I'm so busy with my karmic, or I'm trying to make my money, or I can't talk to you right now because my phone is disconnected, right? All of these excuses. This is not just the confusion card. This is the, you know, I've got all these excuses card. I've got these excuses. And Divine Feminine's going, hopefully she's saying, hopefully as the Divine Feminine, you're kind of going, well, meh, I've got a garden to maintain. My own soul is my garden. She understands now that he's not awakened enough to get her. She's on another path. She's on another trajectory. I just want to get my other deck here. Divine Feminine, you're realizing that the Divine Masculine can't understand you right now. For some of you, your unawakened divine masculine is all over you in a sexual way, and it's a turn off to the divine feminine. It's actually a turn off because love is more than that. She wants a soul-to-soul, intimate connection with someone that loves all of her, not just her wobbly bits. That's the best way I can put it. Yeah, he's got a long way to go. Okay, many of them have got a long way to go. They fell down in consciousness. Many of them, because of this thing, their consciousness fell. They bought into the fear. They bought into the fear. They did it because they, had to stay in employment. Whatever it is, whatever reason it was, the reason doesn't matter. There's no judgment there. But the thing is that it lowers the consciousness. And it has lowered the consciousness, and this has become noticeable. And, it's not a fun place to be. Here the soul is still screaming 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, twin flames. But they've fallen down this abyss. They're in an abyss. They need to find their faith. They need to understand that the divine feminine represents faith. She represents love. She represents this beautiful, childlike, wonderful, amazing life that they could have. It's purity. It's kindness. It's, can I help you with anything? Do you need anything? It's this beautiful joyousness. And the coldness that they've shown the feminine in the past is not ringing true anymore. And she's done. If she's not completely done, she's nearly done. And in the doing of the doneness, she finds herself. She finds herself, and she understands now what she will and won't tolerate from everybody. What she will and will not tolerate from the entire planet. If someone's going to be an asshole to her, she's going to walk away. If someone's not going to treat her with respect, she's going to walk away. If someone doesn't want to spend time with her, she's not going to buy into that emotionally anymore. She is her own source when she connects with source. When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, the whole world laughs with you. But when you're crying, you bring on the rain, so stop your sighing. Be happy again when you're smiling. The whole world smiles with you. We have a 41 here. 4 plus 1 is 5. This is the change that she's been looking for. 'Cause I still haven't found what I'm looking for. And she used to sing, open your heart to me, baby, I'll give you love, and you turn the key. One is such a lonely number. But she realizes that her alchemy is with source. Her alchemy is with God, Allah, Buddha, whoever it is she believes in, the angels, the pixies, the fairy dust, the DNA strands of consciousness, right? The rainbow people, whoever it is. She understands that she cannot be treated like this anymore. She cannot be pushed away. She cannot be cut. She cannot be discombobulated mentally anymore by anybody. The 10 here representing the matrix. I'm sick of being in the matrix. For those of you who can't show me love, I will literally be an Egyptian princess who doesn't ever speak to you again. She's had enough. She doesn't want to not feel at home in this world anymore. I love how the Divine Feminine railroads this reading. She says, I won't take anything less than what I deserved. I've cultivated my beautiful garden. My beautiful garden, my soul, I have cultivated. And if you're not coming with me, then stay in the land of confusion. Stay in that weirdness. Keep doing your weird stuff. Keep associating with people who, you know, drink and do drugs and play and watch, I don't know, watch and hurt other people and do horrible things. If you want to do that unawakened divine masculine, I don't want any part of it. In fact, my world is beautiful. Okay? She loves her own self now. She's realizing that she is the miracle that he gets to have if he comes forward in a righteous way. And if he can't do that, he can stay in this confusion, this time warp. You know, she's like, you can do the time warp again. It's just a jump to the left. And then a step to the right. Put your hands on your hips. Do, 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 do. I don't know the words. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. Say, let's not do the time warp again. She's not interested. She would rather sit at home and read books. She would rather put her crystals under the moon. She would rather nurture her own family, her own self. She would rather be alone than be with the unawakened divine masculine. Such a powerful reading today. Wow. If you're not in it for love, oh baby, if you're not willing to give it all you've got, if you're not in it for life, if you're not in it for love, let me make it clear to you, my dear. You're not in it for love, I'm out of here. Hey! You know, she wants to say hey at the end. And I can hear Little Red Riding Hood somewhere over there. Oh, and Elmo, they're singing with me. Let's do that again, Divine Feminine. Let's come into that energy. If you're not in it for love, oh baby, if you're not willing to give it all you've got, if you're not in it for life, if you're not in it for love, let me make it clear to you, my dear, yeah. You're not in it for love, I'm out of here. Hey! All right. And if you are ascended enough to have breasts that get highlighted by clouds, congratulations, because so far I've only met one Barbie that can do that, and that's Cassandra. So that can be something we can all aim to do, to have glowing breasts on the twin flame journey. That might be something we can manifest together. If you need my services, I am, of course, available down in the description box below. Please email me. I will not accept friend requests on Messenger or any of that kind of thing. I'm purely here to help the community of twin flames. You know, sometimes I might speak to people via WhatsApp or via Facebook Messenger, you know, as modalities to have an audio call, but I will not accept friend requests, etc. Obviously, because of the amount of people that I help. You know, I just haven't got time to maintain relationships apart from helping someone with their twin flame journey. So I hope you understand and don't feel offended if you have sent me a friend request. So what else? What else? Joyful, joyful, one more time before we go. I know we've already sung it a lot, but we don't care, do we? Good. Okay. Click off now if you don't want to sing it with me. Joyful, joyful, Lord, we adore you. God of glory, God of light. Hearts unfold like flowers before him. By the way, what have you done for him lately? Ooh, yeah. I'm getting hungry. What have you done for him lately? Ooh, yeah. Okay, go out into the garden today if you can. Make sure you nurture your body, mind, and soul today if you can. Don't overextend yourself to a million different people. Nurture your own self so that you have the strength to give to the people that you love around you. Okay, I am sending you so much love from Australia, and I hope you have a beautiful day, night, afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are in the world. If you need me, reach out to me. The wait for readings at this time is about 72 hours. Okay, whew. And if you need that removed from you or your counterpart or even a family member, please contact me. Energetic removals are now available and are working really well, actually. So have a beautiful day. See you later, alligators. Bye.